Hey there, guys. All right, so in this video, we're going to keep things basic and continue on with that, and we're going to go over the ChessBase 15 user interface. Okay, so in ChessBase 15, and ever since, I'd say roughly 2007, ChessBase switched over to this new user interface concept called the Microsoft Fluent UI. And basically what that's designed to do is allow developers to create their applications in a manner that's the easiest for them to use, especially when their applications contain a lot of complexity, right? So a huge program like ChessBase has a lot of complexity, let's put it that way, and there's so many things it can do. And basically, what ChessBase wanted to get away from was to constantly be adding new functionality, new complexity to their application, and then basically these users would start getting bogged down into these into a swamp of menus and sub menus and sub menus, and it just goes down the rabbit hole, and it's not good. It's user interface wise, it's ugly, it's hard to use. So Microsoft went and they created this concept called the Microsoft Fluent UI, and so most of their applications migrated over to that concept, starting with their Office applications. And if you're a user of Microsoft stuff, then you will have already noticed that. Okay, so we're going to go over the interface here just to do a quick rundown of how to find your way around in the main window here, and then we're going to start moving on to slightly more advanced topics and actually start doing some fun stuff. Okay, so obviously you log in, you're here in your home screen, and you see all your basic navigational elements. You got your file menu up here like you have in most programs, right? And then here's your ribbon, okay? And that's basically what Microsoft calls the ribbon, and it's going to have all of your application functions there. On the left here, you're going to have your folder paths, and this is basically the spots and different these are different areas in your computer that contain all your different files. You can customize this, kind of make it the way you want. We'll go over that in a future video. In here, you have your browser that actually looks at your databases that you have installed. It also can contain other things. We'll go over that too. And then down here is the browser that you're going to see connected to anything you have clicked here. So right there, I have my mega database selected. You select your correspondence database. You'll have those games selected. And then here you're going to have different stats on each database, annotations, dates, pretty much anything you'd ever want to know about these games. Okay, your replay training games and your clip database, which right now is empty. Okay, down here you're going to have your login for Play Chess. So if I were to click on Play Chess here, it's going to connect you to the Play Chess server, and we'll go over that in a different video in more detail. All right, so I'm just going to close that out. Okay, and then here you have new games button. Click on that. It's basically going to bring you to the database update window. Eventually, I promise. There we go. Okay, we'll go over how to use this. I'm going to close out of that. And that's basically it. Over here, you're going to have your little board preview, which corresponds to any of these databases. So if I just pick a game here in the mega database, then this board will be, your replay board will be where you play through it, where you can sort of, you can use your arrow keys to make the moves, forward and back, which is nice. So this is really just an awesome, quick way to sort of scroll through, find different random games you want to find, and believe me, we're going to go over all the ways to find games that you need to find. I mean, the search functionality in ChessBase is absolutely phenomenal. I mean, you can find any game you want, any position, any outcome. If you can think it up, you can find it. So it's pretty awesome. And when you learn how to use it and you get good at it, it's even awesomer. Okay, so that's pretty much a quick rundown of the user interface here. We're gonna just move on